Hey everyone, welcome back to Cybrosys. Is your Odoo system slow, messy, or giving wrong results? The problem might not be Odoo, it might be how it's being used. In this video, we'll uncover the most common user mistakes that silently break your workflow in Odoo 19 and how to fix them. The very first mistake is the wrong master data. So, the biggest mistake starts with incorrect master data. I'm going to the sales module where you have the products. Let's open the products. So here I have opened the product. Now you can see the product is given here. The category is specified here. But it's not the case of every product. There might be certain products where the price as well as the category is missing. So if your product details, vendors or customers are incorrect, everything else will fail. So how to fix it? Always validate the product, vendor and the customer data. Use proper categories and units. So you have to make sure that proper units and categories are used everywhere. So here you can see the units, the product category. Okay, so you have to make sure the product category, units and all are used properly, and this is the vendor data. So validate always once you use the product. So that's the very first mistake. Mistake number 2 is skipping the workflow steps. Many users skip steps to save time, but it actually create chaos. So direct invoice without sale order. Okay, you can directly go to the accounting, and from here you can actually directly create what? The invoices. Okay, so Odoo workflows are designed step by step for a reason. Follow the proper flow, like go to the quotation. So here you have the quotation. The first step is to create a quotation. So click on new, create a quotation, add the customer. So I'll add a different customer. Then what? Add a product. Okay, the product is added. Then you can confirm it to a sale order. So once it's a quotation, it should be confirmed to a sale order. So there is something wrong with this. I'll just go back and show you all an existing one. So okay. So here you have a quotation. Okay. You can confirm it to a sale order. One or more line requires 100% analytic distribution. So analytic distribution is required here. So let it be. What you have to do is you have to specify the quotation, then confirm it to a sale order. As you can see, this is a sale order. And then only comes then after validating the delivery comes the invoicing. Okay, so you can see the delivery is given over here and it is validated. That's the reason why the invoice button has become active. After that, you can create the invoice directly from here, create draft. Okay, and continue the procedure. So that's the step: quotation, order, delivery, and invoice. That's how you can fix the workflow. Mistake number 3 is wrong access nights. So giving too much or little access can break your system. Now you can go to the user settings. Here you have the settings where you have the users and companies. And from here you can actually deal with the access rights. So if you go to Michelle Admin, this is Michelle Admin's data. Now these are all different users, okay? Users may edit the critical data or get blocked from doing their job. So what you have to do is you have to assign the roles carefully. Now here you can see Michelle Admin is the administrator and all others are users. Only one person is set as the administrator and the others are set as users. So that is the correct way of doing it. Okay. Assign roles carefully and use approval workflow. Okay, so the next mistake, that is mistake number 4, is inventory management. So let's go to the inventory. This is the inventory. Inventory errors are one of the most common issues. Like in case where you have the wrong stock levels or negative stock, this leads to incorrect deliveries and financial report. So you have to enable the real-time updates, avoid manual stock edits, and use proper operations. So the stock, in the sense, you have the option to do the inventory adjustment and all. This is the on-hand quantity. So updating it manually is not a good practice. Okay, so you have to avoid it maximum and let it do the real time updates by its own. Okay, so you can use the proper operations, like here you have the receipts and deliveries. So use them wisely. Next, you have the mistake, which is the duplicate data. So duplicate customers, products, or vendors is going to create confusion. Okay, in case of sales, now there might be, here in orders you have customers. So there might be cases where there are duplicates of the very same customer. So you can see B2B customer, that's not the same, right? Intrastate, interstate, there might be certain, duplicates which are coming for the exact same name. So accidentally, if I create the very same contact twice and all, that means it's a duplicate. So this is going to lead to reporting issue and poor tracking. So use unique name and clean the data regularly. So for that, you might have heard about the data cleaning. Okay, so here, if there are any duplicates found, that can be shown, that can be seen over here. This is the deduplicates. You can recycle the records, and data cleaning can be done from here using this particular module. Then you have the sixth mistake with this, which is no automation usage. So Odoo is powerful, but many users use it manually. They miss the automation features that save hours, like scheduled actions and automated emails. So you can use the automation tools, set triggers for repetitive tasks. The seventh mistake is ignoring the reports. So if you are not using reports, you're missing the insights. Now, anywhere, like if you go to the PLM and all, here you have a dashboard. Similar to that, other modules also have this dashboards. Now I'll simply take the main dashboard itself. So reports, it actually helps you to make better decisions. Okay. So this is the dashboard. This actually gives you an idea of what is happening inside your software, and you can review the dashboard regularly and track the KPIs. Okay, whatever happens in every module is actually depicted in this particular dashboard, so you can use that. Then, these are the basic 7 mistakes that everybody keeps on doing, and these are the different fixes that you can do for all these mistakes. So a company skipped proper workflow and had duplicate data. Their reports were completely wrong, and after fixing these mistakes, their operation becomes smooth and accurate. So here are some quick tips to avoid these mistakes. So you have to train your users properly, like make sure that your users get proper training, maintain a very clean data, follow the workflow very strictly, and use automation whenever possible. So Odoo is powerful, but only when used correctly. Avoid these mistakes and your system will run smoothly. Like, share, and subscribe for more Odoo tips. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.